Hello friends. So today I am starting our discussion on Indian economy. Today's discussion is going to be very brief. I will just point out what is happening and possibly towards the end just one solution, one small suggestion from my side. So see, I'm starting with one quotation. My destination is always in my sight. Can someone show me the path? This is exactly the same what is happening with India since I think last 7 years. We want to make India a 5 trillion economy, but then I guess $5 trillion economy. Otherwise, we will make it population that 5 trillion. Current India is suffering with dualities. A duality is a special situation where two contrasting situations, conditions coexist. This word is generally used, it used to be used in sense of developing countries or underdeveloped countries where one particular portion or sector will be very developed while the other is very much lagging behind. So that's the dualism idea. But here I am using in a different sense. My point is this: right now in Indian economy, the real economy that comprises of the productive activities, output, employment, income, that's going down like anything, and it's happening since last couple of years. Uh, while the stock market for last some time, especially actually since the gloom in last summers, then it started rising. So stock market is rising like anything. It's actually galloping. So this is a huge disconnect. Why this is happening? Generally, people used to say that stock market is in uh, not very good, but then it indicates the situation of the economy. So situation of economy is not what we are seeing in stock market. The stock market is galloping like anything today. Again, it reached new highs, while the economy is reaching new nadir daily. So why this is happening? So just couple of points. So first thing that I realized that uh, in case of economy, the economic management has been very poor for last couple of years. So I do not know the reason for this. The only thing that comes to my mind, I can actually give you a simile. Take example of an film choreography of a song sequence. So there, all the extras who are actually participating along with the main heroine, they are deliberately kept slightly less beautiful than the main heroine, so that the beauty of the main heroine becomes even more stark. Same is happening with the Indian economy. Uh, they are not using good economists, good people who understand the economy. They are not using them because they will come with their own whims and fancies. So economic management is very bad. It's like that a bull has let into a China house. So where it is going, it's just breaking things. First, they started sabotaging the stock market in name of checking the black money. One very weird thing that I realized that people have this notion that black money is something that you are putting under mattress. So you will be putting all the black money in 2000 notes or 1000 notes or something like that. No, that will be some petty money, 1000, 2000 that our wives, our kids might have put in their piggy bank. The actual black money resides where? In Swiss banks. Will that be in Indian rupee? Or they will be just putting it into real estate market. And real estate market, okay, I will talk about that later, maybe in some other video. So economic management is very bad, and nobody has guts to say that this is a screwed up management. Please change this. Priorities are weirdly placed. So we are confused how to handle things. We do not know that uh, a nation cannot be great unless you have a great economy also. Uh, a typical example in front of us is actually erstwhile USSR. They believed a lot in the national pride and everything, but then they could not manage their economy, and the result was a disintegration. On the other hand, you can see US, they generally manage their economy, okay, or China, they are managing their economy like anything, and then they are able to garner that national pride automatically. They don't need to establish that. So you have to prioritize what comes first and what comes later. And then to make things worse, COVID-19 happened. Nobody actually thought about this, a total black swan event. And then this, even if there was any chance of recovery or anything, it totally sabotaged that. And the management of this was also very, very bad. I don't want to even discuss that. So these were things that went bad with the real economy. They do not know how to handle an economy. They do not have their priorities straight. And then COVID came and actually it mashed everything. What is happening with the stock market? Why this is booming like anything? This is something that actually I would love to talk. So first thing that actually comes from here itself, that poor economic management. So the government itself made it like this. There is no incentive. What will happen? That people save the small savings and thrift that goes into uh, capital formation. Capital formation is that businesses need money to establish new machines, plant, factories, and from where that money will come? They will get it from small savings that people make. It will go to bank, from bank it will go to them. But then right now the incentive structure for all these are actually very, very bad. Uh, if I asked, I don't remember actually, so I will ask you that what is the rate of interest on savings or FD these days, and then just try to find the real return that you will be getting. Real return will be your rate of this real return is your nominal interest rate that you are getting from bank minus the rate of inflation. So now you will realize that possibly you are near zero or actually negative. Then where is the incentive to put money here? I don't understand that I pay income tax, and then when I put my money after paying income tax into my bank and I save something and I get interest on that, if the interest is more than 10,000, that will be taxed again. So that's weird kind of logic. So people need to find a channel for their savings. It is not that if the interest rate is very low, people don't have much incentive to save, so they will spend everything. No, that will not happen. They found actually this in stock market, and COVID-19 actually failed this tendency. What happened? People started to work from home, and work from home actually the timings became very weird, and suddenly everybody was thinking when they are away from office, so they have time to think about other things, and then they are thinking, oh my god, where should I put my money? Maybe I should put this in a stock market. I'm not just talking out of thin air. If you see the data, I just heard it, not heard it, read it. Uh, Pre-COVID situation in Zerodha, the average age of the account holder, demat account holders was 33 years. Post-COVID, as of now, this age has decreased to 30 years. Now you can understand that how many new people would have joined to decrease the average age by 3 years. So suddenly, all the people who are working, they are channeling their money back to stock market, and this is exactly what is happening. You see that all the analysts are telling that we have reached very expensive valuation, market can crumble any day, but then daily we see new high. Just 2 days back, Bhel reported losses. What should happen? The stock should go down. It went down for 1 day. Today again it is back. So why? Because these people who are sitting there with money and idle time, they are thinking that where can I put my money? So they are putting it here. So whatever falls, they just go and start buying that. So right now nothing is falling. So this is very similar to what happened to Harshad Mehta time. Harshad Mehta was able to take the stock market up and up by continuously putting money into that. That is exactly happening this time. Only difference is that at that time it was one person diverting entire money of the economy into stock market. Now this is small traders who are doing this. And believe me, they do not know the risk involved. So the day it will fall like a pack of card, it will be very bad. Now, another interesting thing about our confused policymakers is that they are very much confused about what to do with cryptocurrency. So I remember that couple of years back they said that trading in cryptocurrency is illegal, and then they said that if you have earned profit from this, you have to pay fine on this, tax on this. So how can you actually tax on something that is illegal, right? You should put me in jail or anyone who is trading in that, not me. So now they are confused what to do about this. And what is the confusion about? The confusion is about that uh, once the cryptocurrency comes, it has very peculiar characteristic. First, its value fluctuates like anything. So it's very difficult to control its value. Second, the central bank will become very weak once the cryptocurrency comes in controlling the money supply. Right now, the central bank controls the money supply and through that it controls inflation. Uh, but once cryptocurrency also becomes a legal tender, it will be very difficult to control the inflation part. But then I think there lies the solution also. Uh, Another problem that people are quoting is this, that it will lead to a lot of money laundering, and this will actually help in hoarding black money and whatever they do with that hawala and all that. I don't know because I don't have that much money to do all this, thankfully. So what are the solution about this cryptocurrency? So that I want to discuss about. So see, any money, anything that has to be accepted as money should be able to act as a medium of exchange, that I pay you this so that I can get something in back. Like I pay you 1 rupee and you give me one lollipop or something like that. So here's the problem. When you declare cryptocurrency as a medium of exchange, like El Salvador has done recently, and it will be very interesting to see that what happens there. It will be a problem. It will affect the money supply in the economy. Rather than that, you should declare it as a store of value. Anything that should act as money should also have a feature of a store of value, so that I can put something in it. Suppose that I purchased one Bitcoin, so I kept it there. So it should stay with me and its value should increase or something decrease, whatever, but I can use this to store my excess fund. So that is the store of value function. Once I allow the store of value function, then I will be using this cryptocurrency as an asset rather than a medium of exchange. And once I start using this as asset, it will actually help in wealth creation rather than creating much problem for economy. Still, you have to be careful with money laundering and everything. That can be handled. The next session that I am about to give. But this problem will be gone, that you do not have control over money supply in the economy. You strictly ban any kind of trade using cryptocurrency. they can just be they are just like bonds. You put money there and they will give you some return. If you want, you can sell them off. So how should actually they control the other problems of money laundering and everything? Right now we see that there are different brokers, not brokers actually, they are called exchanges. Like there is WazirX, PanDCX, Binance, and so on. So you convert these exchanges into brokers, give them legal broking rights in country for cryptocurrency, and establish a separate exchange that is comprised of these brokers, and government has total control on that exchange. This will be separate for cryptocurrency. This doesn't involve any other asset trading there. Why? Because cryptocurrency is traded 24 hours. Cryptocurrency is traded 7 days a week, 24 hours. So you have to have your exchange open for all time. Otherwise, people will just lose their money. So this can be one step to establish a proper cryptocurrency exchange in India that can be regulated by government. And believe me, this will be the gold mine for government, because the kind of profit people make in cryptocurrency that cannot be even thought of in stock market. And you just put your 10% tax or something on this and then see that how much revenue you are getting. Possibly then you can cheapen up this petrol that you are killing people by telling that no, petrol prices is not in my control. Just stop telling lies. So this will be one interesting thing. See, so people may actually start discussion, government may start discussion on this and see that can it be done and how it should be done. Uh, Another important point that government needs to understand is that this short term and long term is pretty different for cryptocurrency than it is for the normal assets. So possibly here government may think of keeping some particular coin for say 6 months as a long run and put a different tax on that rather than keeping it for lesser time, because the cryptocurrency market is extremely volatile. It's in huge flux. So you have to make a different kind of rule for this than the rules you have for your shares and other things. So this is my take on Indian economy right now and on cryptocurrency. So let me know if you like it.